Hey guys, welcome to Code. In this episode, we're going to talk about the open source programs. It provides massive opportunity for the new developers, especially for the students, to gain the industry level experience right from the comfort of their home. And if you want a great exposure, then you must try at least one of the program that I'm going to mention here. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So the first one in the list is the Google Summer of Code, GSOC. I hope you have heard about it. This is very popular in the student community. The Google Summer of Code is a mentorship program started by Google back in 2006 in order to bring more people, especially the students in the open source communities. The program usually start in the month of January, in which open source organizations apply to participate in the program. The results for the selected organizations got announced almost around 40 days after the initial application process. Now it's time to students application process. As soon as the organization results are announced, the application process for the student starts after approx 20 days and the last only 15 days. The application period is over. The organization reviews the student's application and selects them on the basis of their proposals. So as soon as you got selected into the program, you are officially GSOC journey begins. Stipends is based on the purchasing power parity of the country you live. It may vary to country, the stipend value. And let me show you a timeline of the GSOC 2021. You can see that this is the whole timeline where the registration of organization starts, and then registration for the students start, when it ends, what are the coding periods and all those stuffs. So to get lot more about these things, check out the link given below. So next in the list is another popular program, that is Major League Hacking MLH Fellowship. Basically, the MLH Fellowship is a remote internship alternative as an aspiring technologist, spending 12 weeks building your skills by collaborating on the real world project. There is also an optional stipend given to the student on the basis of their circumstances. So they have three programs. Next in the list is Outreachy Internship. Outreachy is a diversity initiative that provides paid remote internships to the people subject to systematic bias and impacted by underrepresentation in the technical industries where they are living. Outreachy provides internship to work on open source. Key highlight for the internship are you got paid almost around 6,000 US dollar. The total internship is stipend. Remote, both intern and then mentors work remotely. It's a 3 month program where internship ran May to August or December to March. Yes, they ran the program twice a year. This one is the Xorg Endless Vacation of the Code. This is quite similar with the Google Summer of Code. Interested participant can send their proposal on the org, and the application process is moreover similar to the GSOC. One of the best thing of this program is that you can send your application anytime throughout the year. This one is a Julia season of contributions, which are the seasonal program for the funding and or mentoring the students and other developer to contribute to the open source ecosystem. Click on the below link in order to know more about the program in which they participate and accept the student's application. This one is the another famous program, that is Google Season of Code, which supports for the open source projects to improve their documentation and give professional technical. Don't worry, students can also apply here. Write an opportunity to gain experience in the open source. Together, you will help to raise the awareness of open source, of docs, and of technical writing. And this one is the open source promotion plan. The open source promotion plan encourages everyone to pay close attention to the open source software and open source community, aiming to cultivate and then explore the more outstanding developers. They have a lot more partners. They encourage researchers, open source enthusiasts, professors, as well as students to participate in the development and maintenance of open source softwares. This one is the Redox OS Summer of Code, which is the primary use of the donation to the Redox OS project. Students are selected who have already demonstrated a desire and ability to contribute to the Redox OS. If you are interested, you must join the Redox OS chat and contribute to the Redox OS project. The next in the list is Hyperledger Mentorship Program. The Hyperledger Mentorship Program is aimed at creating a structured hands-on learning opportunity for a new developer who may otherwise lack the opportunity to get the exposure to Hyperledger open source development and entry to the technical community. It also provides a more defined path for the Hyperledger to connect with the next generation of student developers to inject more talent in the development community. So there are a lot more benefits for the student intern. You will get a real world exposure that how the software development is working and what is the infrastructure of open source community, what are the tooling, what are the culture, and really the hands-on opportunity to work on these things. And last but not the least, the Linux Kernel Mentorship Program. It offers a structured remote learning opportunity to aspiring Linux kernel developer. The experienced Linux kernel developer and maintainers mentor volunteer mentees and help them become a contributor to the Linux kernel. This includes 3 12-week full-time volunteering mentee positions or the 2 24-week part-time volunteering volunteer mentee positions each year. So you can enroll any one of them, either full-time or the part-time. That is the beauty of this program, and it all depends to you. That's it for this video. I have covered the 10 open source program that you must join if you are a student to get the real world exposure, and all the links is in the description below. And to check out more about each of the program, please like, share and hit the subscribe button to get the notification of the latest video. Thank you so much.